Hi guys, it's Melissa from Starry Family Farm LLC. Today I'm going to show you how to grow arugula. So today I'm going to be actually planting the seeds, and then I'll show you every day the routine and what they look like. Let's get started. Okay, so I have my 10 by 20 plastic growing tray with no drain holes. Get my dirt out. I'm going to put 8 scoops of this into the tray. Let me see if I can get this to... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Okay, so this dirt is still kind of lumpy. So I just go through and break it up. Pull out the big mulch pieces. I do want to make one of the screens to screen your dirt and then make it, it's like super powdery. I just have not got around to doing that yet. Make my life easier though, I think. Just to break up a whole bag at a time and then not have to worry about it until that dirt's gone. This is dirty. It's a dirty job. Mulch. I just don't worry about like the teeny tiny pieces, but bigger pieces for sure. Okay. So after your dirt is all loosened up, you just make it even across your tray. So it's pretty level. And then you pat it down a little bit. Okay. So I need 1 ounce of arugula seeds. So I'm going to get my scale and the bottom of a clamshell that I use for measuring purposes only. I'm going to obviously get my arugula seeds. I'm going to show you how I measure out an ounce. Okay, so turn on the scale. I set the bottom of my clamshell on there, which it says it weighs 0.4 ounces. Oh, go the wrong way. So I'm going to hit tar so that it's back at 0. I'm just going to pour my arugula until it says 1 ounce. The seeds are super tiny. The bags are annoying. Okay, oh, here, 1 ounce. Look at that. It's really not that many seeds because the seeds are so small. Hardly anything. Okay, I'm going to put my scale away. Then I'm going to evenly sprinkle the seeds onto here. With just going to try to get the seeds everywhere. I don't want any blank spots. whole tray. I'm just going to kind of fill in where it's not as thick as the rest. Okay. Now we're going to go lightly water this tray. Okay, so first I'm going to turn the water on. Get it at the level I want it before I put my seeds in there. Okay. That looks about good. Okay, I'm just kind of go back and forth. So I do not pre-soak any of my seeds and they turn out awesome. This is basically the pre-soaking. It's just getting the seeds and the soil wet, and then the seeds will just absorb that water. Okay. Oh, I shut the water off with my tray. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to put the tray of arugula on my stacking shelf. This shelf is just all for stacking until they go over to the light. I'm going to take an empty 10 by 20 tray, just put it right on top of there, and we'll come back tomorrow and water it. So this is day one. We'll see you. So arugula is a very fast microgreen. It's only going to be covered and in the dark for 2 full days, 48 hours, and then it's going to go over to the light for only 4 more days, and then it'll be ready to eat. Hello, it's day 2 on the arugula. So today we're going to water it and then put it back under the light. Let's take a look at what it looks like today. Take the top tray off. I'm going to get the seeds back down in there that's stuck to the top. Or the bottom of this tray, actually, not the top of it. Okay. So, you'll see that the arugula seeds are starting to sprout. So they have like a little white sprout that came out of the seed when they were watered. So I'm going to water them and stand this in the way. Okay, I'm going to cover that back up. And then put it back on the stacking shelf. And the arugula will go back on the stacking shelf until tomorrow. So it is day 3 for the arugula. It looks so much different. Look at this. It is standing. Some of them are even a couple of inches tall. So I'm going to water them and then put them under the light. Okay, and under the light. It's day 4 of the arugula. It is greening up. So we're going to water it and then put it back under the light. So it's day 5 on the arugula. Look how green that is. How nice it's looking. So today we're just going to water it and we're going to put it back under the light. How nice that is. Today is day 6 of the arugula. And it is beautiful. So we're going to water it, put it under the light until tomorrow, which is harvest day. Back under the light until tomorrow. Today is day 7 on the arugula and it's harvest day. Look how pretty that is. We're ready to harvest this. I'm taking an order to a restaurant today, so I'm going to harvest their 4 ounces that they ordered. So you'll be able to see how I do that. So for the 4 ounce of microgreens, I use the 1 pound vented clamshells. And this holds 4 ounces of microgreens. I take a folded up paper towel and put it at the bottom. The holes are kind of big, and so I don't like the greens to fall out. And also it absorbs extra moisture, so I'm just going to find a spot to start. I'm going to take some in my hand and just start snipping as close to the bottom as possible. So you don't want to waste the whole stem. You can use the stem too. You don't want to get dirt though. Going to continue this until we have 4 ounces in our container. So the place that I deliver these to, last week they made a squash soup. It's a healthy restaurant. They made a squash soup and they put this arugula on the top, and then they also put some kind of a nut or something on the top with the arugula. It looked nice and healthy, that's for sure. They're like a kind of a vegan shop in a small little town. So they don't serve any meat at all.
So they instead like use eggs, which she said they use eggs, which vegans I guess don't eat eggs, but she said that they do use eggs, but then they use a lot of avocado, which is kind of neat. She said that it's super filling without the meat, which I am a meat person, so I like meat, but I'd be interested to try some of her creations. So if you get a little bit of dirt, just snip it off. Nobody wants to eat dirt. I love these little snippers too. Got them at Walmart for like $10 and they're like the best thing. So I'm trying to get as close to possible to the dirt, but I don't want to get the dirt because I don't want to waste all of the stem. I'll weigh this in a second. This container with the paper towel weighs 0.9 ounces. So it'll have to say 4.9. Okay, we're gonna see if we are at 4 ounces yet. Yes, it's at 5.1 now, and that's okay. It's better to give the customer more than they ordered rather than less than they ordered. Okay, so I'm gonna put my micro arugula sticker on it. I'm also gonna write the date that it was harvested, which is 9/24. I do have a stamper, but I get lazy sometimes. I like to just write it. Okay, micro arugula. Voila!